Hi everyone and welcome to May. It's my first vlog in May because I definitely needed a break after vlogging every day in April, so I skipped French Friday and here we are. It's going to be a pretty busy month for me. My third book, The Steps of Krakador, is coming out this month, which is really exciting and there's a lot of things going on with it. And that's basically what I'm going to be talking about today. So a number of things to be aware of. For one, the book's actually coming out on May 20th, or right around there, depending on how things pan out. For two, my first two books, White Shores and Tomb of the Reliquim, will be available for free on your Kindle for 5 days leading up to that. So May 15th through May 19th, these two books will actually be free on Kindle. Also, there are going to be a number of giveaways and contests going on. One of which is kind of cool is that my neighbor, it turns out, runs a blog called Fashion World here in Paris, and it's actually kind of a big deal. She's only been doing it for about a year, but she's already got almost 100,000 followers, and it's growing pretty quickly. In theory, the prize is winning a collection of my books. So you get a trilogy, I'll sign them and everything. But the real prize is having your work posted on their page. It's a competition for artists, for makeup artists specifically, to come out and do makeup inspired by the books and inspired by a set of pictures that we chose that are at least loosely related to my books. If you do a fantastic job, and it has to be a fantastic job, she is incredibly picky, and so is her team, of what they actually put on the page. If you win, they're going to put your work on their page, which will be seen by lots of people and get shared a lot. And then you get some of my books, which I think is hopefully a really good incentive, but probably the biggest incentive is reaching the fashion world audience. Yeah, that's probably it. So those aside, I'm actually sending Steps of Krakador to the printers today, and that should hopefully be available at the same time that everything comes out on Kindle. To answer your question ahead of time, if you don't have a Kindle, if you have a Nook or something else, I will help you figure that out. But at the moment, I'm going exclusive with Amazon because their deals for that are pretty awesome, and I kind of need to take advantage of them. However, there are instructions on my website, Vitalis Chronicles website at least, on how to quote-unquote pirate my book, and I'll give you instructions on how to do that. So you can still buy it from Amazon and use it on whatever device you want. The key ingredient being there's no DRM on my books, so you can use them however you see fit. And the sun is reflecting off that window and it's making me look really bright. Of course, if you have an Android device or an iPad or anything like that, there are the Kindle apps that you can use. You don't have to use iBooks or anything like that, and it's free, and that works out pretty well. So there will be some other giveaways and stuff that I'll try to keep you up to date on, but just remember that the first two books are going to be free on Kindle on the 15th of May, and then the third book is going to be coming out on the 20th, and there's all sorts of random stuff going on around it, and I'll tell you more about those later. And the sun, I'm going to end this now because the sun is just going to keep getting more annoying until all of a sudden I just white out entirely on the screen. Thanks for joining me today, and I will catch you again later this week, assuming all goes well and I don't get more sick, on Friday for French Friday.